All right, man. It was revealed why uh the Gervonta Davis Hector Luis Garcia fight was paused when they had the commotion out there in the crowd. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Marcos Villegas from Fight Hub said he caught up with Steven Espinoza, and apparently Gary Russell Jr. and his family got into it with Meek Mill over rooting for and against Gervonta Davis. He said, I just spoke to Steven Espinoza, told me Meek Mill and the Russells got into a ringside. It was over cheering for and against Gervonta Davis. So we know Meek Mill probably was cheering for Gervonta Davis. We know Gary Russell was cheering probably against Gervonta Davis. So that ain't no mystery there. Um, you remember when he said that he called out Gervonta Davis. He called out Gervonta Davis being Gary Russell, and Floyd called him and said, "Stop picking on Gervonta Davis. You making him look bad. Why would you pick on your peers?" And he said he cussed out Gervonta Davis. He cussed out Floyd Mayweather. So yeah, the Russells always in the middle of something. It seems like, and at the end of the day, they from DC. Gary Russell probably feel like he deserved a shot at Gervonta Davis, or he should be where Gervonta Davis is at in his career. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. The company that you sign with. Um, yeah, the company that you sign with, and that is what it is. I feel him though. We all would have liked to see him and Tank line up, but and obviously it's the rivalry, and it seemed like Tank showed a lot of love. Um, it seemed like Tank showed a lot of love to DC while being there. You know what I'm saying? Putting the Peterson boys on. I think Anthony Peterson fight fell off. I think Lamont lost, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, but apparently apparently they was going against Gervonta Davis. And you know how it is. You put black people, in the room together, and got hostile, and like Meek Mill was deep in there. He was deep as hell. He was super deep. So, but at least it didn't escalate to nothing even worse. But it got to the point where they had to stop the fight to protect the safety of the fighters. That's the point it got to. They had to protect the fight where, what I'm saying, it got to the safety of it came about being about the safety of the fighters to make sure everything was all right. But Meek Mill, I think they had all dreams and nightmare green jackets on. It was like at least 10 of them walking out the arena. They just left. They was deep. And it's probably went something like, it probably went something like, man, you shut the fuck up, dude. No, I ain't gotta shut the F up. I'm telling you what I said, and that's how stuff usually be going. I already know the play, bro. You know, Gary Russell probably felt some type of way. He wasn't in the ring. He never got the opportunity to be there. Some from Baltimore coming over there. He want to fight him. They won't let him fight him. So obviously, he gonna be rooting against him. And Meek and all them other superstars there for Gervonta Davis. So I'm pretty sure it went like that. Hey man, shut the fuck up, man. So I'm pretty sure that's how it went. But happy that hopefully all parties are safe, man. It's just too much going on, and in the community for this to be going on. You know what I'm saying? There's been too many rappers dying, too much BS happening. Um, and people really just need to take a look into the situation, bro. They do. We gotta stop looking at each other as the enemy. That's my opinion. But I already know how I win. Hopefully, it don't spill outside of that. Hopefully, they can hash it like men. But most people not surprised that Gary Russell was in the middle of it. And that's what you hear people say. Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Man, he always running his mouth. But like I continue to say, dog, you just hope that you just hope that you just hope that they don't spill outside of that, because it's probably gonna be some after. I don't know what time DC clubs closed, but this fight was unusually like late. I mean, it was 1 o'clock. They weren't in the ring yet, like they was on the West Coast. So I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did go to sleep all day for the most part. But yeah, man. Just hopefully they figure that out, and you know what I'm saying, and everybody able to move on with their life and not be no ill will. But they was deep though. They was deep, and I'm pretty sure Gary Russell, he's Meek probably was like shut the hell up, and one of them, popped off. Pretty sure that's how it went. So yeah, most people know when you leave, and you probably gonna hear some stuff. But like Meek Mill just left, and when you've been on papers like Meek Mill was on papers, you get in those situations, you just know to walk away. It ain't no point. I'm still surprised he rolling as deep as he did, but he's still rolling, because when you carry entourages like that tend to carry with a lot of problems. A lot of people look at it as protection, but it tend to cause a lot of problems, especially when law enforcement, feds trying to hurt you. It's always somebody that's going against you. That's why I kind of like keep your circle real small. But they go outside the Capital One arena. Hopefully everything good. I think Meek got the presence of mind to just shake the spot. Nobody want to go back to the penitentiary, none of that. He got the common sense to shake the spot. So hopefully everybody, make it back home safely. And in my opinion, they talk it out like men. So many times that we get into a disagreement, as men, and it's just a kind of uncomfortable conversation that needs to be had. That can hash out a lot of shit. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate your love and support. But other than that, don't forget to check out my Detroit channel, Goodfella TV. Motor City Sports Talk right here on YouTube. Is Motor City Sports Talk. Peace.